Yo, you know we got this.
What's easy? Nah, definitely not this. What's easy? You know when it comes to lyrics, I got this. Completely. Move with the flow like Noah's Ark did. Whoever said it was easy's brain must have nothing. The script is easy. When I run left, it's breezy. I riddle a freebie. Flip, then I scribble it neatly to split it uniquely. Get you thinking it's easy, I'll get you lost with the beat like a kid in the middle of Free Street. What's easy? Ha! Definitely not this. For cheesy, you know when it comes to lyrics, I got this completely. Move with the flow like Noah's Ark did. Whoever said it was easy, brain must have malfunctioned.
What's easy? Living the life without struggle. I'll hustle the yoke of the burden and I'll muscle. Unbuckle the bars with a barrel. I love trouble. One test of the aim for the target, a dark tunnel. What's easy? Vision so vivid, my flow clean. No limit, I'm gifted, I'm changing the whole scheme. You'll feel it, my soul and my spirit, my glow beams. No living my life, what I'm spitting, I go green.
What's easy? Rocking the flow that is so clean. For cheesy, playing with syllables on schemes. Completely protecting the planet, we go green. Oh please, shine so bright, my glow beams.
What's easy? Me rapping but rubbing on both titties. You dig me? Because I have a heart of gold in me. Ask easy, I'm hardly impressed by all chick flicks. On dope beats, I Clyde, the mother of all frisbees. What's easy is a therapist, otas xoxe. What's easy is uchero shawa yikas lonke. Completely, maqeda ukumchamisa uthasibonge. What's easy? Amagama spaniswe to chow nonke. That's easy.
Nah, definitely not this. For cheesy, we heartless must shy let hand this. Completely infectious, showing them that we got this. Whoever said it was easy's brain must have malfunctioned.
So what? My neck is not iced up, but still do it for the love, and you just can't deny ya. Surely blessed with a gift that I know is straight from above and feels better than the club. Why am I supposed to compare myself with others? I'm a one of one. Got my heart in this piece to my piece of peeps. In case you wonder, we are
What's easy? Nah, definitely not this. For cheesy, you know when it comes to lyrics, I got this completely. Move with the flow like Noah's Ark did. Whoever said it was easy's brain must have malfunctioned. What's easy? Ha, definitely not this. For cheesy, you know when it comes to lyrics, I got this completely. Move with the flow like Noah's Ark did. Whoever said it was easy's brain must have malfunctioned.
It's too easy for my homies and my ladies.
What? Nah,
It's too easy. Boom bap is what has made it. It's too easy for my homies and my ladies. It's too easy. Making friends is fire, baby.
Yo, you don't even have to ask. You're all welcome to the master class as we hatch the past, present while we craft a path from a shared truth. And
Hey. Welcome to episode 94 of the Masterclass podcast. It's the first episode of June.
Word.
Already mid-year.
Word.
We're out here.
6 months in.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Oh, okay. Shout out to the fucking year, man. Shout out to 2023.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What the
From now on, it's all the way to December. We want the hits now. We want the hits
Not only now. Only now you guys have the hits.
for December. Yeah.
Only now. We could have had
Is
a
it
hit.
too early?
I think we could have had a hit already. You know? Doesn't have to be in the last 6 months of the year. We could
No,
have
I'm
had
saying-
a song that's a hit already.
I'm
But we
saying
don't.
we had hits first half of the year, the social platters of this world, but now we're looking for a hit for
Are you
December.
not going to be listening to that in December? It's probably not going to bang the same.
I don't know.
That's
It might
You guys-
last longer. It might fade.
You guys give music such little time. These
We
days.
don't. Music give itself time. Look at what Sete did. Nobody knew it was gonna last that long.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. We all
And
love
other
it, right?
songs and other songs come and go.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even now, people are already saying, yeah, okay, we're good with Set Day. We want something else. You know, the remix, like KO was saying, it's moving elsewhere in Africa, but here we're not fucking with it as much as elsewhere, right?
Yeah.
Why do we not have a hit single that we can say, you know what, even in December when you play this shit, I'm still going to be loving it? For me, I feel like a Sosh Plat, I'm still going to mess with it in December, actually, when I think about it. I'll still mess with that, especially if I get one. Like if I get a nice puñete, then I'll probably
Okay,
fuck with that.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
so
But
episode-
cats keep dropping. Cats keep dropping. We keep reviewing albums every week. Maybe there'll be a hit somewhere there.
Well,
in
this is
between.
episode what?
94.
94. Oh snap.
94, Mandela up on top. 94, apartheid now go drop. 94, POC now go pop.
Who's that?
That's POC. That's POC or Never Again. The song they did for Mandela in 94.
Oh, that's dope. Shout
Yeah.
out, man. Shout out. Episode 94, Masterclass Podcast. I go by the name OG Triple OG Samke. That's the one named nigga Rashid K.
You
head
already
nigga in
know.
charge,
You
HNIC.
already know. You
know what I
already
mean?
know.
He had another rap alias. I don't know what he'd call himself. Tuana, I'm still need to give you a shout out for your event for Rashid and friends.
Okay,
at
yeah.
Conscious Sunday. That shit was dope, man.
It was off the chain.
Big shout out to everyone who came. I know so many people who came there, and like a lot of people know us more from the masterclass.
Masterclass
than
podcast,
what
yeah.
we do on a day to day. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Which is really cool to see that people that fuck with the masterclass, the students, everyone, no one can. I just want to give you all a big shout out for coming out and packing up that place, dog.
Thank you,
We knew it was gonna be packed because it's us. But we just didn't know.
Thank you so much.
For sure, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We're still gonna do more. We're still just stay tuned. We'll keep you posted.
Do you think people are still hungry for these events, dog?
There are. People were like, oh, I didn't know I missed hip hop this much. You know, like the feedback that I received on my personal messages, like it was like crazy.
The
Like,
thing is, what makes me ask that is that like when people, because I got the same thing. A lot of people keep coming to me and saying, "Yo, Ntwana, you guys need to bring back masterclass hip hop Sundays, and we need to have at least once a month there's a hip hop event like this where we can come out." I'm like, okay, so if that's the case, what are people doing in the other 3 weeks of the month, 3 weekends of the month? If you guys only want to do hip hop on one Sunday or one Saturday or one weekend a month. So you're saying to me, is hip hop in a place now where it's always nice to come out for it once every now and again? I'm sorry. Like it's not something like a thing where you know every weekend I'm going to this hip hop spot. You just know once a month I'm gonna bump some hip hop for the whole night. What do people prefer?
no, it's up to us. Remember, Hip Hop Sundays was every Sunday and it
Yeah.
was always packed.
Every Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday. We can still do that. You don't have to. I think people, it's because of logistics. You know, they need to book venues. They need to book sounds. I think they'd love to do it every Sunday. You know, Zakwe is doing Hood versus Hood every Sunday.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Durban.
Shout out to that movement as well. I know there's movements in Cape Town as well.
Yeah.
Same vibe.
You know what I mean? And it's always happening. You know, if you can, you don't have to do it like once a month. I know DJ Dollar is doing brunch over beats. It's happening this Sunday, like every first Sunday of the month.
The month, yeah.
Yeah.
There's also Neo Soul Sundays. There's Conscious.
There's
all of
Conscious
these things
Sundays.
happen once, and that's why I don't know. Is it okay for
There's
us? to keep-
Velvet Sundays as well.
Shout out to Trusted SLK for that one.
Yeah.
But is it okay for us to only do these things like once a month, dog? And to the scale that we do it, because I understand that during the other weekends, there are small little events and ciphers that the guys do at Mode.
Yeah.
They in Maboneng. I know they do that as well. I know in Greenside there's a spot as well where the homies do some stuff. And I said Deep Sleuth and my chance are still pushing that same movement. Like, those happen, but they're not to the scale
Okay.
of a Sunday movement.
Yeah, but I'm saying, let's make it happen. Let's do them. Let's not expect other people to do it. Maybe if they see us do it, not just talk about it, they'll follow suit.
All right, now we're doing it. So anyone who's there, man, I want to give you a big shout out. There'll be a lot more happening.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, this Sunday there's also Neo Soulful Sunday, so you must pull up there. It's almost same vibes, just probably less hip hop, more like neo soul vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but also nice. Smoke some good weed out there. Where's the Joint Pusher? Shout out to Joint Pusher.
Shout out to Join Push. My bad. I was supposed to go him and fetch. You know, it's been a hectic weekend.
Word. All right, no
Yeah.
stress, dog. What's been on your mind? How's your hip hop week been?
Nah,
Interesting one.
That's chilled, man. Like listening to new music here and there. What you think of that KO new single with Toss?
Shit, I hate that you asked me this question. Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I like the single. I don't think it's gonna move though.
Why not?
I just feel like it doesn't have too much working for it outside of the shock factor of us hearing those sound so dope on it. You know what I mean? It just sounds like another KO joint for me. Especially when he starts off the song. It's KO. It's called, what is it called? What is it called? Rockabye. Rockabye, baby. Rockabye. You know? It sounds like something KO would give me. So I enjoyed that. Even his verse, I like his verse.
Yeah.
Because I played it on the radio first time last week. And I was like, no, this is nice. Tos's verse is what makes this song something that will move. But I don't know as a whole track if it's really that dope.
Why will he make it move?
Because it's Tos rapping or hitting a cadence or hitting a flow that we've never heard him do before, you know? And here's the story about it, right? Is that here's this Amapiano kid that we all know for Amapiano and shaking his ass to now dropping bars.
Yeah.
I don't know how real heads are gonna take that shit. It's like, for me, I understand, like, he sounds nice on it. Dope. Sizwe sounds nice on Amapiano. Dope. But is it really like something that we're gonna go invest our money in and pay for?
I don't know. You don't go that deep. It's all about whether you like the song or not. You know, I don't think people are gonna check the backstory of who comes from where, who did what. If the song is nice, and then people will fuck with it.
I like that perspective, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it from an insider point of view.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, okay, I know Tos, I know KO.
Yeah.
I know the producer on the joint, you know what I mean? Like, what about someone like you're saying? How does someone who lives in the US take this song? Because they probably also know Tos from Umlando, right?
Yeah.
For them, Amapiano and SA hip hop, I don't think they look at it too differently. To them, it's just South African music. Young Todd.
Yeah.
How do you think they look at it then? Would they like this song? Would they like this song?
If the song is dope, they'd like it. It's like in the States, a hip hop cat featuring Chris Brown, and Chris Brown instead of singing, he raps on the song. You know what I mean? It happens a lot in the States where you have Mary J. Blige spitting bars on the song. You know, we're like, oh, this R&B chick is dope. You know, so here it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You featured a Mapiano cat, and instead of doing that Mapiano gimmicks, you like spat bars. You know, like serious bars. But anyway, the cats in the States, what they don't know about Amapiano is that 90% of Amapiano artists were rappers, were hip hop artists who decided to go the other way. Yeah.
I don't know if they decided to. Sometimes I looked at it and I was like, maybe sometimes it's just circumstance, you know? I just don't remember the artist, man. Fuck, I need to get those facts right. But
Yeah.
there was a conversation going on Twitter where a hip hop artist was being told by another hip hop artist who's now piano to jump on the piano wave, and Untwana is in between doing that or not. And it's like, do you need the money or not? You know what I mean? You're a dope artist, you're a dope hip hop artist, but you can bring these hip hop elements into your piano and you can start making some actual money.
Yeah, even Casper once said that at some point, even though he's back to hip hop again. It was, hey, come to
You won't leave hip-hop.
Yeah, he was like, come to
Hip-hop will never die.
come to Amapiano. Oh, you guys are gonna starve there by hip hop, but he's back here, you know.
And niggas starved a little bit. It got kind of dry. I'm happy to see what's happening now. Is that the young dudes, you know, the young girls, the young ladies, the young femcs, they're all coming through and changing how people view what hip hop is now.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It's no longer about a niche or a couple of like 10 people, or
Yeah.
10 artists. It's about the whole game, and it's open for everybody.
It's
if you
open
come
for-
through this year and you have 6 months, you said? This is June, 6 months into the year.
Yeah.
If you come through right now, you can give us that single that we fuck with at the end of the year, dog.
You know what I mean? You can still take over.
But you didn't tell me what you think
Of what?
of the song. You out here asking. I told her I like the song. What do you think of the song?
It's a dope joint.
You like it?
I like it.
Do you think it's gonna move?
Not as much as Sete. It's gonna make some noise for 2-3 weeks. You know?
I don't know. We're like in week 3, and I don't know if it's making noise yet. I haven't heard it much.
You know, but I don't think it's gonna last long. You know, the hype was
Tos.
Tos rapping. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to see more of that?
Of what?
Like a youngster to do a full-on hip-hop joint. Not set there, like a full-on, I'm going to drop y'all some cadence, I'm going to drop y'all some rhythm, you know, some poetry, you know, I'm going to write
I'm sure these cats, they
outside
have,
of the piano.
I'm sure these cats, they have like some 16s that they saved somewhere. You know, they can bring it out. Even with rappers, they always have those 16s for the ciphers. You know, so bring it on record and let's see what you got.
I'd love to see that. I'm very interested to see. It's gonna be an interesting 6 months, my dog. I won't lie to you. There are a couple of artists.
I'd love to, for the Sahas, I'd love to have a piano cipher where you bring these I'm a piano cats and make them rap on the cipher.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I don't know. It's a different idea.
So you want for the SA Hip Hop Awards, right?
Not to come and rap, not to do piano. We throw a hip hop, a boom bap beat.
Oh.
Like they spit verses. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That would be nice for like the ciphers.
Yes.
For the
ciphers, yeah.
Oh, not for the actual show.
Not for the actual
Oh yeah,
show.
for the ciphers. That would be. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. I'd love to see which one of these niggas are actually really, really fire with it. You know, because there's only a few that we know that are really dope in terms of the hip hop space where their music made something for them.
Because there's different folds to this shit. Some rappers went to Amapiano for the money. You know, they wanted that cash. You know, they wanted that bread. And other rappers went to Amapiano because they couldn't crack it
In the hip hop space.
in the hip hop space. They
Because it was
didn't
so
make
closed
it.
off.
Yeah?
It was so closed off, I think, at the time. Like I'm saying, we were all focused on 10 rappers mainly.
Yeah.
That's all we wanted to hear was AKA Casper, blah 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 blah.
But every year there's always a newcomer, you know.
One or two.
Yeah.
Now you get like 5 newcomers. You're like, oh, okay, I'm
Yeah.
paying attention to all these kids now.
Yeah, I'm saying at some point we had MTA Race Nasty C coming up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Every year now we had the Blackies and you know. So those who couldn't do that, who couldn't crack it, went the other route.
The route that apparently pays.
Yeah, it does. That's why I'm saying some went there for the money, some went there as an alternative that have failed here.
Yeah. Quick question before we get into class, right?
Yeah.
Just based off what you're saying, just a thought that I thought about before, and I was like, maybe I'll bring it to the pod, but I've forgotten, right?
Yeah.
Is it wise to invest your time in music if you're just doing it for the money? I hope I phrased that right, because I don't know. In my head, I'm thinking, like you're saying now,
Yeah.
people, like, you know you're dope, so let me just go do piano because I know it's going to pay, right?
Yeah.
Or, I know I'm dope, but I'm not going to do piano because I'm not going to sell out in inverted commas. Doing music for the cash.
The thing is,
is there something wrong with it?
Piano and hip hop are two different markets. You know, hip hop is very difficult to crack. There's a lot of scrutiny and politics. You know, people don't just buy into anything. You must be a full package. Whereas with Amapiano, they only need a good song.
One
They
good
don't
song.
care where it comes from. They don't care where it comes from. You know, they don't have that cultural element. I don't know if it's still there with hip hop. Where do you have credibility? What's your come up
are you?
story?
Yeah.
What's your come up
What's
story?
There's no come up story.
Yeah,
in piano.
which hood do you
Yesterday
represent?
were here, today you're hot.
Which hood do you represent? You know, all those hip hop stories,
I feel
things. You know, so it's very difficult to crack it because with hip hop, you need to represent. That's why some people like they not proud of their hoods. Nobody can get on the mic. I'm not saying nobody and say, hey yo, is Zaman Skral in the house? Oh, is Kuruman in the house? But it's to say, hey, so where to say, hey, is Josie in the house? Hey, 012, you know, 031, you know, Cape Town, Mother City. They other hoods are more glorified than others.
I feel you.
You know, so other people feel like, ish,
My hood sucks because we don't talk about it that much.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
There's no one famous or popular from my
Yeah,
hood,
from that hood. So it's different with piano. They don't have those pressures to be forced to say, yo,
Doesn't matter where you come from.
Mlazi
I
Milano.
feel like, Donna, based on what you're saying, like the movement, the young homies out there, the students, all the dope artists who are on the come up, working out and watching the masterclass, you can adopt a little bit of that culture too. Like who says you can't be hot tomorrow? Who says you need to have a heavy come up story? You could have a heavy come up story, we just don't know about it.
You don't have to. You don't have
Pop
to.
like you can be. What I'm saying is, let's make it a bit easier for hip hop artists to have the same success as the piano artists in terms of us being able to accept the fact that Untwana's Mazi, but he's dope.
And
if he's
like
dope, let's put him on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And everyone has a come up story. Nobody just boom out of nowhere. I'd love to hear KO representing Peter Retief, because he never mentions it and people don't know he's from Peter Retief.
He does talk about it sometimes, but not
He
on
talks
the music.
about talking about it, I know. But like I'm saying, represent, yo.
Yeah, I feel you. I hope we get to see more of that then.
Yeah.
And then maybe the money will come. So maybe I think for me,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't suggest starting this music thing because you want to make money. Because even if you jump to piano, it doesn't guarantee you you're going to make a shitload of
It's
money.
not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, you can still
There's
get
a
there.
lot of up and coming
You,
piano artists.
my nigga, it's a clusterfuck up there. There's like, every day there's a new piano guy. And then he's all of a sudden he's huge, or he has like one song and they praise him for like 6 months. And then you never hear about this nigga again.
Yeah.
How many like piano artists has that happened to right now? Because there's just,
And this thing of
it's doing it for the money, and I'm saying
The-
don't do that.
yeah, don't
Sorry to cut you.
this thing of riding waves. I get songs every week. This guy will send me a piano song this week. Next week he's sending me an Afro pop song. Next week, the other week he's sending me a hip hop.
They can do everything, the homies nowadays.
Like, bruh, have you found yourself?
Do you have a problem with homies that can do everything though?
I don't have a problem, but find yourself. Find
got you.
Find yourself. You see now, KO can do a rock song. KO can do a dancehall song.
Which
But-
I think
but
he's
we
done-
all
he's
know
done-
what-
he's done both, I think.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But we like he's certified. We already know KO is one of the goats in SA hip hop. But if you knew, and then you come up with Afro pop, and then next week you decide to do piano, we don't know you yet.
We don't know you well enough to know what you actually
Yeah,
good
what
at.
you about?
Yeah, like, and we're not gonna just take the song that sounds good and be like, oh, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Because we've heard all the other stuff. We can see that you're jumping around. Find one that lands. Stick to what you're really good at. Stick to what people want to fuck with. Evolve that sound. And
Yeah.
I think move with that. And then if that means jumping on piano and doing that, then do that. If you move from hip hop and you jump on like a young stunner and you become one of the biggest niggas in Africa, almost in the world when it comes to piano, fucking kudos to you, my dog. Like,
Yeah.
But I think the most important thing from that conversation is just find what you're really, really dope at, stick to that, hone it,
Yeah,
and make sure you are the best at it. Don't let nobody tell you you're not the best either. Yeah?
that's what's up.
Trippy, hit the bell. Let's get into class.
Let's get it to class.
get some masterclass knowledge.
Let's get it popping.
Well, man. Yo, we've been partying a lot this past 6 months. Shit, man. I think I only got into the year in terms of relaxing on the partying around like March, dog. Like March time. That's when I like stopped partying from, So I've been going to all these events, seeing all these things, drinking, promoting, promoters not paying, and I see the one thing you think we should talk about would be the rioters situation.
The rider situation, yeah.
Hospitality at events.
Yeah, hospitality rider, yeah. Because I attended some conference where there was like a panel of promoters. They were complaining about riders. They were complaining about artists. That the artists are now using that to get free alcohol. Some don't even drink it. They take it home. where when it's supposed to be something to entertain you while you
What conferences? What type of people at this? When you say
all type of
when
people.
when you say the panel, who was on this panel that was saying all these things?
It was like the huge festivals. It was like there was a Maskandi festival, there was piano festival. So they took different genres. Those gospel. You'd be surprised that even gospel artists want alcohol.
What?
The
Oh no, I'm not
hospitality
surprised.
right.
I saw the other dude on I Blew
Yeah.
It. He was on drugs and everything, and then still making mad money and filling up stadiums.
Yeah, gospel
Singing
artists.
gospel, yeah.
Yeah,
Kulegani,
so-
Kulegani.
So it was like that. I was representing back to the city, as a hip hop festival. So I was listening to all these different stories.
Yeah. So what's it, because now at least now I'm informed. I've got context of who you were chilling with.
Yeah.
Because when you say people complaining about riders, I'm like, who are these people? Like, what? You can't complain about riders if you're not, first of all, like providing the rider, or first
Yeah,
of
yeah.
all getting the rider. So what were they complaining about?
No, it was like those guys talking about like the riders you get from artists are ridiculous.
Really?
Some
For
even
people who don't know what a rider is, can you please explain, dog?
a hospitality rider as
And who gets them also? Because now we can't all
as
think.
what you ask for is what you ask for as a DJ or an artist if you are booked into an event, saying, okay, I need 2 Hennessy's, 8 Red Bulls, 1 Jaeger, a platter of meat,
1600s.
yeah, to be taken care of, like hospitality.
Hospitality.
Yeah.
And also, it's not just limited to artists and performers. At some venues, you can actually pay for hospitality. You can
Yes.
buy a table for 10K or whatever, for $1 million at
Yeah.
Saint. And you
But
can get all
what I
these things.
picked up, it was like those promoters and organizers were old people
Of course.
and conservative.
And moneyed.
Yeah.
Not just Nje.
So my point was, I said to them, you can't book an artist all the way from Cape Town or Durban to Joburg and not feed them and not take care of them, And with that being said, you cannot give alcohol to an artist that's from Cape Town and say, I'm not going to give it to you because you're from Joburg around the corner. You can't treat them differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my argument.
So what were they saying, Crunch Up? They were saying they are tired of providing riders for artists because, one, artists get there and use the rider as currency, I guess, and
Yeah.
use the rider as like a hold over the promoter.
Yeah.
And then 2, them niggas don't even drink that shit. They take it home,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then 3, what's the third one? You just said it now?
I forgot. They said some of the artists don't even drink. It's the managers that want alcohol.
Or the friends
Or
around.
the friends. They come with an entourage.
And then 3, sorry, the third one you were talking about was they saying they don't want to book and pay for artists to come in and out of cities. Is that what they're saying? So they're saying they don't want to pay for a Cape Town artist to come to Georgia and stay at the Radisson, have Uber money,
Please
pay.
Their argument is, we already paid you. I've seen that mentality
I get
with
that,
the Maskandi events.
I get that. I won't even lie to you.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah,
that
I've seen
logic.
that mentality with Maskandi events. Like, hey, sikhokheli le manje usafuna utshwala kithi. So they were coming with that school of thought. I'm like, no, you are paying me to perform. The booking fee is for me to get on stage. You still need to get me here, flights. You still need to accommodate me, book a hotel. You still need to feed me. You can't avoid those things. If you don't want to do that, let me include all this money on my booking fee, and then I can take care of these things myself.
Which is more, I think, the wiser thing to do, because sometimes we deal with some dodgy ass promoters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You sometimes don't want to leave it to the homie to book you accommodation, to book you flights and shit. You'll find yourself near the toilet at the back of the plane,
Yeah.
living in some big room angazi kabani, ninkukhu nan kuyanyiwa
Yeah.
lapha eKasi somewhere. You know what I mean? Zero transport. There's some nigga that's gonna drive you around in his tires all day. You know what I'm saying? And those are things that I think all venue promoters and all people that book you should
Yeah.
accommodate you for, right?
Yeah.
Now, where I want to take this conversation is, now we've established who and how a rider should work, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we've established what you were saying. Some of the executives and the promoters are finding problematic, and they don't want to do anymore, right? Now, as an artist, who should be getting those kind of hospitality riders if they're getting a booking? If I am an up and coming artist, young guy, I've got a little bit of buzz at Kaslam, you know. Should I? And nobody knows me yet. My music is not out. Only people who know me are from my hood, really. And you've been recommended by Rashid.
Yeah.
Should that artist, expect a full-on hospitality rider from me as the promoter over like a Questa? So does it only belong? Hospitality riders should only go to big artists or to any artist? Is what I'm saying.
To any artist.
Any
it,
artist.
It could be a small thing as water when I'm on stage.
Okay,
I'm
that's
screaming,
different though.
I'm
That's
screaming and shouting.
What is mandatory? Like if you have people performing at your event and on Amanzi, then you need to check your life, dog. Like,
Yeah, no, it's
you're
part.
gonna kill people.
It's part of the rider. It's part of the rider. You know,
I don't know. It's water, dog. That should not be. Part of it.
if you sending your contract and you're writing your rider, you can say that I need 2 cases of water, 8 Red Bull, 1 Hennessy. It must be part
In
of
there.
the
I get
package.
that. I
Yeah.
get that.
Don't assume that I'm gonna get on stage and find water waiting for me there.
But that's what I'm saying, Rashid. Nobody knows you, my nigga.
Yeah.
There's no ways.
Why are you booking me if you don't know
Hear
me?
me out. I'm booking you because I'm putting you on. You know what I mean? I'm Ochi Samke. I'm doing hip hop and Conscious Sunday and Neo Soul and all these other Sunday events. And you know, I'm Trusted SLK. I do Velvet Sundays. You expect an artist who's also an artist,
Yeah.
like a Trusted SLK, to fly someone from Cape Town, right? First of all, like, you know, she's an artist. It's not easy. It's not like she's rolling in the door.
Yeah.
Book an artist, get them from Cape Town to Jersey, give them the Hennessy's and the Hubleys and the Platters and at Velvet Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
You expect that to happen for every artist. For those artists.
Not like you must consider the magnitude of an event. You know, don't expect to get the same from a hip hop session on a Sunday as what you get from Back to the City or Cotton Fest. You know, that there are club gigs, there are hip hop sessions, there are festivals, there are concerts. Even charging is not the same. Like if you check like your rate card, you say for indoors event I charge this month. For outdoors events I charge this much. For corporate events, it's not this. Everything is not the same. I understand that. Okay, this one is an SLK event. If I want alcohol, I'm gonna buy my alcohol. I just need water to perform at an SLK event, because you know where she's at. You know, you can't say, SLK, I need 2 bottles of Hennessy. I need a Jaeger.
my thing,
I
though.
need
Why
a
can't you
Red
say
Bull.
that? Why can't you
because
say
you
that?
weigh event. You check the magnitude of an event.
All right. But now, right? Based on what you're saying.
Yeah.
Which is why I think this where the conversation is leading to, and I think you agree with me.
Yeah.
Is that if you book, and if Trusted SLK, and shout out to her, sorry for using your event so much.
Shout out to
she-
Velvet Sunday.
If she books Anele Zondo, I've seen Anele Zondo's rider,
Yeah.
you know, and it's not going to change because it's Velvet Sunday. But if she books Simpius Banban from Deep Sleuth, and you're saying we mustn't treat our artists differently, how does it work then with hospitality? Because now I've got a section for Anele, but I don't have a section for Runkuli because he's not as dope.
But it's not like that. I'm gonna make an example with Back to the City. Sponsored by Hennessy. We tell you up.
Just sponsor this, man.
Yeah, we tell
Actually, take that out. Take that out. Trippy, take that out.
we tell you up front. We have Hennessy, VS or VSOP or XO, whatever you choose. It has to be because our contract with them. We're not allowed to bring another cognac.
Sharp.
We're not allowed to bring competition. You know, so we're not gonna go out of our way and get something
Ciroc or
that
some
will
shit.
be a breach
Like
of contract.
Like a Ciroc or something that you guys don't. For whoever, let's say like maybe Mega once doesn't drink Hennessy.
Yeah,
So then what do you do then for his rider?
he'll have to choose from the type of Hennessy's different Hennessy's that we
That
have.
you guys have. Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
but it wouldn't be competition if you bring vodka or gin to Hennessy because Hennessy is a cognac. The competition will be another cognac.
So does that same courtesy that you apply to a Mega of we'll let you choose from the dope Hennessy's that we have, does that apply to a Father Tech who's on the other stage? And he's an artist too at this event. What I'm getting at is like hospitality riders, as much as we'd love it to be the same for everybody.
It's not.
It can't.
It cannot be.
And
it
now,
cannot be.
Now, what I don't want us to promote is young cats who, I don't want to say not dope, but young cats who are not on yet, to expect crazy hospitality when nobody knows you.
It's not the same. It's not the same because even with Mega, the hospitality is not the same as Talib Kweli. Not that we're giving Talib Kweli special preference. It's because he's going to tell us he's going to stay at the hotel for 4 days. He's going to give us his diet. This is what I eat in the morning, during the day, my supper. We need to take care of all of that before coming to the show. So that rider, that hospitality rider is different.
Completely different.
Yeah.
I got you. So it varies. Like I at the point I want to get to for myself, and then you can run with it.
Yeah.
Is that a hospitality rider is something that you work for.
Yeah.
You work towards it.
And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense having your hospitality rider more expensive than your booking fee. I paid you $5. That doesn't make sense. I'm paying you $5,000, but you want alcohol for 10,000 rand.
Funa mavuva 12.
You know what I mean?
Mahabla 16.
What's the solution?
Dom
Do
Perignon.
you think it's better to add an amount out of the booking fee?
Yeah.
I'm booking you for 10K. Okay, I'm gonna add 2K for hospitality. You get to the venue and buy whatever you want with that 2K.
That's what I'd love that. I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
My booking fee is 10K.
Yeah.
You saying to me no hospitality, but you'll give me 12K.
Yeah.
And then when I get there, I can do whatever I want with that.
I think that's the solution.
Even though it's not gonna help much. But
It's not gonna help much.
you
but
know, if
that's
you're
the
a
solution.
lousy artist, you'll probably blow that 10K
Yeah.
inside propaganda, you know?
You know what I mean?
Like before you leave Muloko, that shit is done. That
You
10K
don't.
is over.
Because when you go to an event, or a festival, you're not going to conquer.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
That's different. That's completely different.
Yeah.
That's completely different. So, like we're saying, for me, whose side are you on here? Are you on that panel side, or are you choosing the side of the artist?
I'm on both sides, but I don't like.
No, I don't fucking sit on the fence, dog. Don't sit on the
But
fence.
I don't like. I
Rashid,
don't.
we don't sit on the
Okay,
fence
I'm not
here.
sitting on the fence. Let me explain.
Thank you.
When I was with that old ass panel,
Oh, motherfucker.
yeah, I was on the artist side. I was like, no, you need to feed people. You can't bring people here and let them starve. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What if he gets here at 5 and is performing at 10?
Yeah, and now he's got nothing to drink. His people are
Yeah,
just standing.
you know what I'm saying. I was on the artist side. I still am. But with the artist, I need us as artists to be reasonable. You know, let us not abuse the hospitality rider.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Like, I get you, right? So every artist deserves a rider. I feel like every artist works for whatever they deserve.
Yeah.
If you're still coming up and you want to come to Hip Hop Sunday and nobody knows you and we've put you on the lineup because you're a reference to us by Cian or another manager or somebody that we know. It's like, yo, I've got a boy. Please put him on.
Yeah.
That nigga that I'm putting on can't expect 6 bottles of what with some Red Bull and some. He must get there, buy himself a 6, chill with his friends, perform, impress niggas. The next time I book him, lo and behold, he's gonna get drunk off me.
Yeah.
That's how. His rider will be waiting for him, but I am not.
That's putting in some work. That's you know, that's like proving yourself.
That's what this game is, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is about
music.
that. That's interning. That's being an intern. That's shadowing. That's like
That's putting in
getting
the work.
some experience before you get that job.
Exactly, dog. You know what I mean? It's building the capital. You grab it, you're making capital.
You know, it's like when they say we are hiring, we want 2 years of experience, and you don't have that experience, and I have a company, I'm saying I need interns to come work for free. And then you're gonna come out with experience.
And then you go make a lot of buckets of money.
And then
after
you
that.
make
and
a
then
lot
you get
of
all
money.
the riders you want.
You know
then
what
you get
I'm
a
saying?
Talib Kweli type rider where they book you into the hotel for a week. They give you your lunch, supper, your breakfast, and make sure
And your
all
drinks,
the holes
your
is ready
drinks
for
of
you.
choice.
They get you about 40 holes that I'm sure they are clean.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly from Summit and Royal. Now what up, man? Yeah, hospitality riders are dope. I know if you book me, it's definitely going to have to be in there. Hospitality is how we work, man. We've worked hard for this thing. You know, even when I started in this media space, I didn't go to places expecting hospitality. I went there with my little clipper, and then I'd sip on my 3 beers nyana and spend the whole day there if I have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mingling, networking, meeting Rashid, meetings Ban. You know what I'm saying? But I had to spend for me to be able to get there now. When I rock up, my Jameson is waiting for me with my name on it. You know what I mean?
That's how it
hospitality
is. That's how it goes.
Anyway, that's the class, man. You can hit us up in the comment section. Whatever you have to say, if you don't agree with us, if you want to say, fuck these promoters, you can do that. If you want to say you love the promoters, you can do that as well. If you, on the artist side, you can be like, yo, shout out to the artists. If you don't fuck with them, fuck them artists too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get into the free period.
Let's get into the free period.
Who we got?
We got Azzy SA.
Azzy SA, I pumped some of the music.
Yeah.
I like it. I have no problems with it. It is going to take a while to catch on, though.
From Kabecha, from the Eastern Cape.
Yeah. It's going to take a while to catch on because I've heard this. His sound is similar to something I've heard before. You know, it's got that Eastern Cape feel to it. I just appreciate the bars, appreciate how he raps. The music as well, very nice.
He shoots videos as well. Like dope videos.
Videographer.
Yeah?
Videographer.
Yeah.
Eh?
Music videos.
He's a video. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like a Hype William type shit.
Yeah.
Like who's our Hype Williams?
Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge in them. Uncle Scrooge in them.
Yeah.
Shout out.
But yeah. He's making moves. He's based here in Joburg now, hustling, you know, recording music, shooting videos. You know, I saw him at Conscious Sundays as well.
Oh, is that why you put him on? I was about to ask what made you put him on today.
Because I saw him. Because I saw him doing his thing and I was impressed. But I know him like from way back because he used to be a member of this crew, Night Owls from PE, yeah. He used to be a crew member of Night Owls. They tried as a crew.
How many? Like squad deep?
Squad
like
deep.
Squatter type crew.
Yeah. They were squad deep. Yeah, he's on a solo mission now.
I like to see it, man. Big shout out to you, dog. We checking your shit out. I hope we're playing the video and showing the visuals that you're talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
Big
Shout out to RZSA, man.
Shout out RZ.
Rebecca representing.
I can't wait one day when we do a free period party.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bring all of them
And for the ladies, you're not allowed
and
to come.
put them on the lineup. All the free period students,
For sure.
we put them on the lineup.
And for the ladies, if you're on your period, you're not allowed to come. Pause.
What are you saying?
Well, you can come, but I don't know if it would be a red robot or not.
OG, what's wrong with you?
Eh? Free period. Now we're gonna do a free period party, dog. Moonchild is gonna be headlining it.
No.
Pause again. Headlining it.
You're losing the plot. You're losing the plot.
Well, man.
Producers-
JusTabz?
JusTabz, yeah.
JusTabz, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, bump some of the production. Went to check him out online. Very hard to find a lot of information on some of these homies, dog.
Yeah, it is very hard. But the easiest one is, hence I put him on this episode. He did the whole album with Froz.
Yeah,
he
that's a new one.
Yeah, this new one. The one we're gonna review.
Yeah.
He produced the whole thing. You know, so I decided.
Everything?
Yeah, everything.
I didn't peep that actually.
Yeah, he did. Like track 1 to track 10. It's JusTabz.
Ah, neat.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know. Do we have to talk too much about him, or should we just pull up the review at the same time?
No, let's give him his his space, and then we'll go to Froz.
Nah, big shout out to him, dog. From the productions of the songs that I've heard from him,
Yeah,
it's that clean,
he's
know.
clean. He's on point. He's on point.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, it's my bad. I'm trying to fix my mic, dogish. Please cut that, Trippy. You look young, way, like that. It's cool here.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So big out to JusTabz. Where's he from?
I think from Soweto.
Soweto.
Yeah,
Goop is always.
I have no
Froz on him.
idea. I have no idea.
Nah, y'all just let us know, dog. You know,
Yeah.
just let us know. I like his sound, so I'm happy with what he does. And if he's working with niggas like Froz, then there's some genuine hip hop talent, knowledge, passion.
You can tell from the production. He's versatile.
I love this shit.
His
type of
beats.
thing.
His beats don't sound the same.
Yeah. Everything's different, no?
Yeah, everything is different.
Have you worked with him before? Nah.
No, I haven't.
All right. You want to?
Probably in the near future.
You must pay him.
I do pay motherfuckers.
Do you?
I do.
I heard you ain't paying niggas shit.
No, for features.
I'm joking, dog.
Because I
haven't
jump
had
on
shit.
features like.
I haven't had shit on fucking. I ain't heard nothing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how you make your music. I have nothing to do with it. I just want to get my bag as just your homie one day. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
And
So
Porsche at the launch.
shout out to JusTabz. Shout out to JusTabz, man.
That's
We
Just
see you.
Tabs
We see
on
you.
the free period. Shout out to Azia as well on the free period for today. Go check out those two artists. If you also want to be part of free period, you can hit us up on the comment section. We need a lot more of that. You know?
Yeah, drop your links on the comment section.
That's it. Just your link.
Yeah.
Link for your YouTube video.
YouTube video or audio.
And then what we do, because we actually fuck with this hip hop thing, we will watch that video and then go look for everything else that you've done.
Yes.
And then we'll listen to that too.
Or go
And
on
then
Spotify,
decide.
iTunes,
Apple,
YouTube,
SoundCloud,
and search for you.
Deezer, you know what I mean? We'll Shazam songs we've never heard if we have to.
Yeah.
But we'll come here and we'll only put you on when we've done spent some time having listened, so that we know you deserve a platform on the masterclass. You know?
Let's go to the album review.
I wanted to put up the track list as well, dog, because this one is it a debut album, dog?
Album.
Like album.
I know he's dropped a lot of mixtapes and EPs. I'm not sure about the album.
Yeah. What does it say on Spotify? Because I think this might be the first like actual piece, dog.
Yeah, you can.
It's his first piece.
First album.
I think it's his first album, like titled as an album on
Okay.
on album Double or Nothing Empire, or the guys who released that, whoever that is, shout out. I hope it's niggas from Soweto.
Okay.
Exclusive license to CCA.
Okay.
All right, tailor made. Froz out here in a suit on. It's not even a suit. What's it like? Got the shirt open, you know, got the 2-piece out. JusTabz in the back.
Looking like church boys.
All right, my G, what do you think? How you like it?
I like it. I like it. My favorite track that has a potential to be a single is Josie Maboneng.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a vibey track. It's not the most lyrical track.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's concept wise, it's nice. It takes you to Josie. You know, it takes you to Hillbrow, it takes you to Noord, it takes you to Bree, it takes you to Newtown.
Yeah.
You know, you can see Josie when you're listening to this track. You know, I think it's an easy to the ear. It's radio friendly. He must shoot it. I don't know if it has a video because
I think the one song has got a video. Either they have shot it or they're shooting it.
No, he said when he's dropping 10 songs and 10 videos.
Also, all the songs are gonna have videos.
Yes.
That's really dope, man.
You know what I mean?
This is the album.
This is the album, yeah.
If it's the debut, dog, if we're wrong about it being the debut and it's the sophomore or the third one, let us know, dog. But for me, introduced to the album, I think a week before it dropped.
Yeah.
He sent me the song "What If" with P Dot and them.
What if? He sent me Street Gods.
Sorry, Street God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Street Gods. Bless you.
Thank you, G.
Yeah, Street Gods.
Street Gods.
It was on Metro FM last week.
Last week I had it on Y. The week. Same week actually.
Yeah.
I had it on Thursday. You had it on Sunday. On Saturday.
On Saturday, yeah.
When I heard that song, when he sent me the song, I was like, shit, I know about Froz and them. So, because of the way they rap, it's going to be very hard to like just get their music to play on Y.
Yeah.
You know? Ash, I'm struggling with this mic.
Hold on, I'm almost done.
Ash, boys in us keys. But it keeps dropping on me. No, it's neat. I've been slouching like a motherfucker. Alright. Clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when he sent me the song, I bumped it before I sent it through to the music department, Jawa. And I thought, shit, this is such a hot song. I know that of all the songs Froz has sent me, this is maybe a song that the radio could fuck with. So I sent it through and then I got some replies back and they really liked the joint. You know, we played it on the show. Faye liked it.
Yeah.
And she told me, like, from this type of song, if homie's dropping an album, if the album sounds mostly like this, he can attract a lot of ladies through the way he's dropping his music and the way his music sounds, you know? And I was like, if the ladies like it, then fuck, I like it.
Yeah. So if Street Gods as the first single, I think Josie Maboneng should be the next single. Yeah.
Okay. Street Gods over Josie Maboneng? In terms of it being... Is Street Gods the right single to put out first? Because it has the recognizable names, I think.
Yeah. It's Street Gods is more rapidly rap than Josie Maboneng.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could put you're going to play the other one on the radio. See the response, no? I'll try it and I'll see if it works.
Yeah. You must try Josie Maboneng.
I like this album, dog.
I like this album. I like the features as well. You know, he made sure like he's bringing like the certified lyricists. Like P. O is there, Jimmy Wiz is there, Envy and Landmark are there. You know, quite dope album, man. I see Hitman CEO is also featured on track number 9, Life and Music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hitman. I like it, dog. I have no problems with it. Especially if it's gonna be Froz's first one.
Yeah. And
It's giving us a lot of music.
It's not a typical Kasi rap album.
No.
It's
That's why I
not.
like it.
Yeah.
Because it's also like another formula to that, right? Because we all know him as the murderer on the streets,
Yeah.
you know, the slaughterhouse nigga. You know, if you put him in
Yeah.
the ring, he's ready for you. But then he gives us a musical album like this, and you're like, okay, there's
And
a
the
lot more to
lyrics,
this.
the content is more conscious. Because when you listen to
thoughts.
What If, you listen
thoughts,
to Legacy,
Thoughts.
you listen
Envy's verse
to
on What If is
Black and
fire.
White, you listen to Corruption, you listen to Teach the Kids. All those are conscious albums.
There's a honey, I think,
conscious
featured on
songs,
there.
I mean.
There's a honey.
Where on Teach the Kids.
On Teach the Kids, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, that's nice. I like what they did with that track.
Yeah.
I like it. Froz, I don't know, man, if we can get like more ears to this album, but we need to somehow, dog. We're gonna try here first, but it's one of those where it might only land to certain people because we all heads and we know Froz and we Soweto worldwide. But I'd love it for it to be able to be heard in KZN, in Cape Town, in Northwest, and
I'm sure it will. He's versatile and he raps well in English. He raps well in vernac, and his content, it's not like typical Kasi rap where he's talking about black label and being gangster.
anymore.
No. No. Kasi rappers should grow from that. And he has grown. He has grown.
He has grown. Man.
Yeah.
He has grown. So big shout out to you, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does, And we don't stop here. This is only the beginning for us.
Of course.
We take it further from here, my niggas. Keep doing what you do. Big shout out for putting all these lighties on as well from Soweto.
Shout out to
I know niggas stay
JusTabz.
shy for that.
JusTabz for producing the whole thing.
Word up, rating
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I'm giving it an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10.
Why are you taking that half from
Because I
me?
don't want to give it the same rating as you.
9 out of 10.
I don't want to give the
8.5.
same 8.5.
Beautiful album. Shout out the masterclass.
Peace.
Welcome to the masterclass. Welcome to the masterclass. Yo, you don't even have to ask. You're all welcome to the masterclass as we hatch the past, present while we craft a path from a shared truth.